Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Enchanted Cottage. We are going to read for all the signs, get a quick snapshot for all of you guys as far as the weekend, romantically, what to expect. Okay, what to expect going into the weekend, all right? And if you haven't already subscribed, I hope you will. Certainly like and comment. And if you want to get into your situation, into detail, whether it's matters of the heart, money, whatever, you can see in my description box the directions of how to book a personal reading with me, and that is the only way to do that, okay? So with that being said, let's get started with the Aries gang. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and do check all of your placements with these energetic snapshots, okay? That can give you a more complete picture of your situation, okay? So Aries gang, what can you expect over the weekend? What can you expect over the weekend, Aries gang? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Aries gang. See what's coming in over the weekend for you. All right. Let's talk about this thing, Aries. There is a situation, you may be dealing with some drama and conflict, okay? And it's going to seem really, really unfair. You may be dealing with a Libra. You also have fire energy. But you are really going to be up in your head about this and feeling like you're in limbo, okay? And this may be mixed signals sometimes. But, you know, it's like conflict that is just people kind of fussing and all, and not knowing what they're fussing about. But you know what I liked about the Hanging Man? It's all about having a different perspective, okay? And looking at things from a different lens, okay? Here's the thing. With the Five of Wands, you know, when that comes up, you don't have to return like energy, okay? You can disrupt the energy, okay? You're responsible for how you respond, okay? Don't match energy, okay? And you can be fair even when someone else is. Now, that does not mean being a doormat either. You honor your boundaries and your standards always, okay? So that's kind of my advice as far as navigating through the weekend, okay? Any drama or conflict, as best you can, you know, cut out toxicity if you can, and don't engage in losing battles for sure. You know, choose your battles. You know, if don't fuss over stuff like the toilet seat lid being up or down, for goodness sakes, right? Don't fuss over petty stuff. And many times that's what that Five of Wands is about, okay? So just let that stuff go, all right? Because it's gonna really cause some imbalance, because what's gonna happen is that stuff will just keep festering and festering and festering, and just, you know, it'll just be one thing after another, and before you know it, you know, you're going to get, you know, the straw that broke the camel's back, if you look at that, it's just going to be so minute, but it was just that, you know, there was so much overreacting to stuff, okay? So rise above that, have a different outlook, and then, you know, things will be more manageable, okay? Are there going to be challenges? Yes. Can you navigate them? Of course. That's the whole point of tarot, is to give you a heads up so that if you need to make energetic changes, you can, all right? That's the whole point. All right, so with that being said, let's move along to my Taurus friends. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, okay? Check all of your placements to get a complete picture too, Taurus gang. All right, what can you expect for the weekend, Taurus? What can you expect, Taurus gang? Let's see. Let's see what my Taurus gang can expect. You pulled your own card. Whoa, Taurus. All right. All about stepping into your power and being divinely guided. Whoa. Nice. You also pulled Gemini energy, okay, for what it's worth. But you know what? If you are single, someone is going to be wanting to take a leap of faith with you. This is a new opportunity all day long, and it is a good one, usually, when the Fool comes up like that, okay? It's intuitively led with the Fool, okay? The Fool in the tarot is not like a traditional definition. It's actually somebody who takes a very intuitive leap of faith, okay? And whoever this is you're dealing with is a master of manifestation, very high vibrational, very capable with a lot of abilities, okay? Probably pretty financially savvy too. Probably pretty suave and kind of a charmer with that Magician card, okay? Very creative many times. Can pull rabbits out of hats, literally. Okay, and that's what that's about, Taurus. But divinely guided to you. If you are dealing with someone, then they're probably going to start talking about taking it to the next level. Right? So either way, and this is a marriage card too. Okay, long-term commitment, long-term potential either way, whether you're single or not, Taurus. If you're single, long-term potential. If you're not, this person may very well be talking about taking it to the next level, but there is long-term potential here. Okay, I like that for you, Taurus. I really do. With that being said, let's move along to my Geminis. Gemini gang. Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And check all of your placements for a complete picture, okay? Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Romantically, what kind of energies can we expect over this weekend? Let's take a look, Gemini gang. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Gemini. The rain is coming down. You can probably hear it in the background, but anyway, it is what it is. We still read tarot, right? Gemini. Gemini. You probably are feeling impatient about a situation. Hanging Man here. The Hanging Man offers you a different outlook and says, look at things through a different lens. If you're single, consider opportunities you might not have otherwise considered. Otherwise, look at things from a different lens. Why? Because it's good all day long. You may be dealing with a fire sign or a Leo, but that's not what's important. It's probably going to, you know, have a lot of youthful energy. If you are single, this is going to start out with a flirt, but it's got a lot of long-term potential. If not, your person is going to take action, not really concerned with what other people think either, by the way. Very independent and youthful energy. You may have children with this person, either whether you're single or not, okay? Long-term potential, happy marriage associated with this card. Happiness, success, abundance, overall vitality and joy. There you go. Gemini. I don't know what you're doing, but it's working, so keep doing it, okay? Don't be in limbo. Don't be impatient. Trust the process on this thing. It's good, okay? Worth being patient over, okay? It's going to start out small and grow really, really big if you will be patient and, you know, work your plan and plan your work and do you and do your, you know, just stay the course and, you know, don't feel like you're in limbo. You're not. You're not. That's all in your head when that card comes up, okay? Just going to call that out. Okay. That's good reading, though, Gemini. I like it. And I get it. Look, I'm a double Gemini. We can be impatient as all get out, okay? It's something we have to work through. And for me, it's like, yeah, continual. I have to stay on top of that, okay? All right. So with that being said, let's move along to my Cancer gang. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? And check all of your placements for a... I got these backwards. I don't like doing that. Check all of your zodiac placements for a complete picture in these type of readings, Cancer gang, okay? So Cancer gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, what can you expect over the weekend? What can you expect? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Cancer, there's a lot of emotion here. So here's what I'm going to say to you. All right, you got water and fire energy here. All right, look, there is going to be the tendency or the propensity to give to drama and conflict, okay? Don't do it, okay? Don't get caught up in silly stuff like who leaves the toilet seat up or down. I mean, really, at the end of the day, if you've got what I see here that you're dealing with, and we'll talk about that in a minute, don't get caught up on that stuff. Now, don't compromise your boundaries either, okay? Speak your truth. But don't be so combative and just look for something, okay? Because that's going to cause toxicity to creep in to a really good otherwise situation, okay? What you're dealing with, it has a lot of emotion, a lot of maturity, and a lot of staying power. It's up to you to not return like energy, okay? On the silly stuff, right? And be mature, because your person is. And there's a lot of emotion on both sides. This has a lot of resilience and staying power. And the ability to turn negatives into positive. Hello. Okay? So I like that for you, Cancer. It's all about stepping into maturity, because this has a lot of potential. So if you're feeling conflicted and you're single, don't, because you got something really good that is crossing your path, okay? So I like that. But either way, it is a good reading for you, Cancer, with the caveat of just don't get caught up on the silly stuff, right? There you go. All right, with that being said, let's move along to the Leos. Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What to expect over the weekend energetically, okay? Let's take a look, Leo gang. Let's take a look, Leo gang. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And do check all of your placements to get a full story, okay? So let's take a look. Let's take a look, Leo gang. Truth's coming to light all day long, okay? Truth's coming to light. And some triumph over adversity. You know, this is the thing. All right, you got the Three of Cups in reverse. I do think that there is a possibility that there are some harsh words that can be spoken. So be very watchful of returning like energy and such, okay? Because there is ability to triumph over something, okay? But if you're not careful, you will manifest the loss with this thing all the way around, because Three of Cups in the reverse can certainly speak to endings, and I don't want to see that for you unless it's what you want, of course. But I see that all day long, okay? And I'm, looking at the Six of Wands. You have the ability to work through this stuff, okay, without being harsh and saying things that you'll regret later, okay? Triumph over adversity here. Truth coming to light, okay? Just don't overreact to it, okay? Now, I'm not telling you to compromise any boundaries or anything like that. But, regardless of what you decide to do, harsh words are not necessary. Shooting, I call it shooting below the belt, okay? It's just not necessary. It's really not. There's just no need. If you decide you want to cut ties with a person, just do it, okay? Don't be mean about it. Just be kind. I wish you the best. I want you to eat, just not at my table. Because if you stay bitter, then you're gonna, have toxicity within you, and you're gonna repeat a debacle, okay? And you don't want to do that, okay, Leo? And that's kind of what I get for you guys. All right, that's the advice for the weekend. All right, with that being said, let's move along to my Virgo gang. Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, okay? Check all of your placements in this reading, okay? Because you want a complete picture. All right, Virgos, weekend outlook. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What might be going to happen over the weekend? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Virgo gang. There we go. Wow. Okay. There's conflict, and it's really interesting because it's leaving you kind of feeling like you're in limbo and stuck. But it may be very well stuff that really, in the long and short of things, really doesn't matter. Like it's the minor stuff that you really shouldn't sweat over. Okay, I keep using the analogy of the toilet seat being up or down. Is it really worth a big feud over? And being argumentative and returning. Now, I'm not saying to, if somebody does something really, unforgivable, like cheating or whatever, that you don't, but I don't see that here. I see this having a lot of long-term abundance, okay? So don't be up in your head about whatever it is you're dealing with, whether you're single or not. Don't feel impatient. The Hanging Man advises you to have a different perspective and to look at things through a different lens. So if you are dealing with someone, don't get caught up in the petty stuff because it has long-term potential, okay, all day long. And if you're single, don't feel impatient and don't be up in your head about this thing, okay, because you've got really good things coming in. Pentacles is all about patience, and this is the Ten of Pentacles, but hear me out. This is a fan-dang-tastic card to pull in the Pentacles suit. Why? This is the culmination of rewards after a lot of work. It's the ultimate abundance, okay? So I like that for you a lot. And of course, long-term abundance. And we're doing a love reading, but very well could speak to financial abundance along with your romantic opportunity. Okay? I like that for you a lot, Virgo gang. All right, Libra gang. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. check all of your placements, okay? I do recommend that in this reading because we are giving different things that you might encounter, and it will give you a complete picture. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What to expect out of the weekend. What might be going to happen in your world romantically. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Libra. All right. You know, kind of interesting. All right, you got the Seven of Swords. You got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Moon reversed. You know, all right, this could be a couple of different things, Libra. Okay, this is Pisces, air, and earth for what it's worth. Cancer as well, but okay. The Moon reverse can speak to a couple of different things. Somebody may be fooling themselves about something and not seeing something and maybe dealing with some addictive, obsessive energies, okay? And feeling like things are not going like you want them to with the Seven of Swords here. Queen of Pentacles, maybe somebody doesn't see your value and you finally realize that, and that's why the Seven of Swords happened, and you really are not happy when you realize that, okay? Or maybe there are financial issues or irresponsible behavior of some sort that is going to come out with this Moon in the reverse, and you are not going to be happy about it, okay? So you're advised to really go inside and use your intuition when making decisions. Don't be impulsive, okay? Be patient, okay? Think this thing through, and whatever this issue is, okay, it all depends on the situation and what your boundaries are. Certainly, if you've got a person who is, you know, who has done some stupid financial irresponsible stuff, or they're, you know, addicted to something or whatever, and you find out about it, then okay, granted, you have every right to, you know, feel combative and, you know, but you got to handle yourself in a high vibrational way. You speak your truth in love and kindly, but without compromising a bit of the message, right? So if that is where you are, that's kind of what I would get. That's kind of what I'm getting from this thing. Could just be that you feel like somebody doesn't see your value and you're not really happy about it, and you that kind of comes to your mind, you know, you realize that where you didn't see it before. That could be the Moon reverse, that whole thing too, okay? But that's kind of what I'm getting for you guys, Libra. And I know that's not the best, but it is what it is. All right, you can manage it, though. I promise you that. All right. With that being said, let's move along to the Scorpio game. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And do check all of your placements, okay? Very important to get a complete picture of everything that you might encounter over the weekend. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Things you might expect going into the weekend, Scorpio gang. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right. Kind of interesting because here's what I get. You are really working through some stuff, Scorpio. Probably overcoming some bitterness. And you may be putting some distance between you and another person. Okay? Knight of Wands in the reverse can speak to somebody acting distant as well. Whatever it is or was you weren't happy about at all, okay? Left you feeling like you needed to protect your heart probably, okay? But it didn't go like you wanted it to, okay? But you started working through some stuff, and guess what? Page of Pentacles here. You know, this speaks to things turning around and kind of small time, okay? And you know, this can certainly speak to a youthful energy coming in after all of this, okay? After you work through all this. Page of Pentacles. Pages are messengers, okay? So good news coming in. And I think it's you working through things. Pentacles requires patience, okay? So you may have somebody cross your path if you're single. All right, if you're single, that, you know, you may have somebody cross your path, which is kind of a flirt. And it kind of like, okay, and it may require patience and kind of blossom from there, but it is good, okay? It is good news. All right, if you are dealing with someone, I see you guys working through something that you know, you weren't happy about. You started working through it and kind of overcoming a lot of obstacles and things starting to turn around. Could be family issues, children issues as well, okay? So, at any rate, Scorpio, whatever this thing is, I think you're going to see some progress, okay? So, with that being said, let's move along to the Sagittarius game. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Check all of your placements. That's very important in this reading to get a complete picture of everything that you may encounter over the weekend, okay? Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Weekend outlook from a romantic standpoint. Let's take a look, Saggy gang. Let's take a look. Interesting. Well, okay, this could be a couple of different things, but I keep pulling this Seven of Swords every darn reading. It's crazy. I'm getting tired of saying this. But okay, all right, if you are single, either you extend a love offer or someone extends a love offer to you. This can go either way. We're going to give if you're dealing with somebody in a minute. But, and whoever receives the love offer is real meh about the whole thing and just kind of like, yeah, you know, and take it or leave it. Okay, mostly leave it. And they're probably going to do so in kind of an abrupt and blunt kind of way and, you know, kind of real, almost rude, okay? And it's going to leave you feeling really upset, or whoever, the rejected one is not going to be happy about the whole thing. You're going to be feeling pretty guarded and afterwards and, you know, maybe a little bit angry and maybe a little bit vindictive, okay? Don't let that be you, okay? Now, if it's somebody that's not viable, cut them out in a heartbeat and be glad. Don't, you know, turn this way, you know. All right, now, if you are dealing with someone, somebody is very complacent here, okay? And somebody is not happy about it and really ready to cut somebody out all day long, okay? And I get that with this, right? This is a high vibrational snip step where somebody is kind. They say, I want you to eat, just not at my table, in another restaurant, in another state, on another continent kind of thing, okay? And not in a mean way. They'll wish you the best if this is you being rejected or if you are rejecting someone, either way. But, you know, I think this person is very complacent. If you're dealing with someone, the complacency is driving you crazy. You're hot as all get out. And you know what? You may start to cut this person out over this attitude, and it may turn things around, or not. But at any rate, that may be where you're at. I kind of get a crossroads for you, almost like an ultimatum, you know, Sagittarius. That's kind of what I'm getting for you. All right, so with that being said, let's move along to my Cappies. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What's coming in over the weekend? And check all of your placements to get a complete picture of everything you might expect over the weekend, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's take a look. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What might you encounter over the weekend from a romantic standpoint? Let's take a look. Cards are going crazy. That usually means it's an important message. All right, Capricorn. Let's get this thing figured out. Some truth's coming to light. Whoa. Well, very interesting. All right. You know, some truth's coming to light. Triumph over adversity with this Ace of Swords, air energy, and water energy for what it's worth. You are moving out away from a situation all day long and putting some geography or distance energetically between you and another person. Six of Swords. I am done fighting. I saw the light. Truth came out. Truth came to light. I am moving on and going to take care of me, moving on to clear our waters. I'm putting away my swords. I'm not fighting this battle anymore because it's not worth it. I am going to move towards being happy, being single, because I know that in the end, I can fill up my own cup. Thank you very much. Whoa, Capricorn, what is up with you? What is up with you? Who are you cutting out? You know, whoever it was probably a strong soul connection that at one time you felt it was going to really last, okay? But at the end of the day, you hit rock bottom on this thing. You felt stuck, but you know what? Here was the aha moment right here, Cappy. You said, enough. I'm out. There you go. That's if you're dealing with someone, okay? If you're single, all right, you do have some aha moments, and you are working through things, and you're poised. That was clarifying the romantic connection for those who are dealing with someone. You're poised to bring somebody really, really good in, high vibrational. This is a very independent but happy and mature energy. So you're headed towards great things, whether you're single or dealing with someone. Capricorn, good for you, right? All right. So with that being said, let's move along to my Aquarius friends. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Check all of your placements for a complete picture of everything you might be expecting this weekend. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Aquarius gang, what you might be expected coming in over the weekend, all right? Let's take a look. I can't believe I've already worn these cards out. I haven't even had them but a few days, and already I'm like, I need to replace these. All right, Aquarius, let's take a look. Well, Aquarius, okay, just be good. Let's talk. You are sitting really pretty. You're very independent, you're happy, you're mature, and you're finding this all by yourself, whether you're single or with someone, okay? If you are single, you are going to take a leap of faith with someone, and it's got a lot of long-term potential, and it is a strong soulmate with this 1111 card, Aquarius. Happy family, blending of families sometimes somebody you're going to have children with. Very much long-term potential. That's if you're single. If you're married, same thing, but you take it to the next level. Leap of faith all day long. A strong soul connection. Blending of families. You're going to start talking marriage if you're not already. I like it for you, Aquarius. Beautiful. Very, very healthy vibration here to move to the next level. A lot of maturity here. I like it for you. Beautiful. I like it for my Aquarius gang. All right, Pisces gang. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And check all of your placements to get a complete picture, okay? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Weekend predictions. Weekend predictions. Let's take a look, Pisces. Let's take a look. All right. My cards are going nuts. I am tired of these cards. We're going to have to replace them. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to start ordering 3 days of cards a week. This is crazy. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Weekend outlook. Let's get a weekend outlook, Pisces. Weekend outlook for you. Let's take a look, Pisces. Here we go. All right. Strong soul connection that you're dealing with. Some drama clearing. Tower reversed. A lot of passion over this weekend, okay? A lot of the hotsy-totsy stuff, if you know what I mean. Lover's card. You might be dealing with a Gemini. You've pulled 2 Gemini cards, the Magician and the Lovers. Tower reversed. Drama clearing. Whatever drama you've been going through, guess what? It's all good. Pisces, a lot of physical attraction here. And you are dealing with somebody who is very high vibrational, master manifestation. Probably somebody pretty charismatic and financially savvy, okay? Well aware of their gifts and such, okay? And you are too. You got a lot of respect for this person. I get that all day long, okay? All about when you're faced with making decisions, taking the high road too with that Lover's card, okay? If you are looking at romantic options and you are single, again, somebody really high vibe crossing your path, there's going to be an instant attraction and an instant connection, feeling like you have known this person forever. That is true whether you're single or not, okay? And you know, whatever this is, you're building it on something solid with that Tower in the reverse, okay? It's drama clearing for you and building something on truths and stability, something that is lasting, okay? So either way, whether you're a Pisces who is dealing with someone or single, whatever's coming in your way, crossing your path, has a lot of staying power. You heard it from the Redheaded Tarot Reader first. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I wish you all many blessings this weekend.